Hello friends, my name is Ramasu. Today we shall discuss about a topic, the project tailoring process. Friend, today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in project management or you are planning to give exam of PMP in near future. So this is a very interesting and important topic for you. So let's start, friend. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well so that my new videos can reach to you. Friend, Tailor in project management is the act of choosing the process related inputs and outputs of the project carefully to determine the subset of the process to be included in the management approach of the project. It also involves adopting the specifications and requirements of the project to the current needs of the operation. To tailor a project, reviewing, modifying, and supplementing the project data is usually done. This project management process ensures that project is performed in acceptance to the requirements of the organization. This process is intended to aid the project management team in planning, controlling, and governing the use of the project and deliverables appropriately so that the project team can work in the project deployment. Examples of tailoring that are common in project management includes the addition and removal of tasks and work products, changing milestones and their state of completion, responsibilities for review and approval, and detailed procedures for performing measurements and managing the requirements. Once the process tailoring is completed, deployment usually follows. However, the deployment may vary depending on the degree of the changes made. For instance, if the changes are minor, simple briefing may be needed to the affected stakeholders. Big changes, on the other hand, requires the entire workshops team familiarized with the process. Tailoring process is the adaptation approach is to be able to adjust project processes, project management approach, and project management style according to the conditions obtained, organization's structure, environmental factors, and nature of the work to be done. Beforehand, there were predefined processes introduced for the usage of professionals. These processes were open to tailoring also. The predefined processes and other methodologies may still be used in projects. However, with the increasing necessity to deal with changing project environments, the tailoring approach is now much more important than before. Main principles of this tailoring approach are: all projects are unique, the development approach, processes, and governance are needed to be tailored in order to be adjusted to the characteristics of the project. The results of tailoring may change according to the project context, goals, operating environment, and levels of maturity of the organization. Tailoring processes are applied by considering and getting driven by project management principles, organizational values, organizational culture. In projects, the project aspects that can be tailored are life cycle and development approach, processes, tools, methods and artifacts, and engagement. The limits of the tailoring approach are unclear, and usually the project team has endless options based on the project's qualities. However, there is a logical framework for which steps to apply. It cannot be possible to maintain a project without knowing how to do it. Therefore, the first step of the tailoring approach should always be the determination of the development approach. The second one is the aspects of your organization. Any project should be compatible with the structure and culture of the organization. Therefore, the project should be tailored to adopt organization well. After taking the organization into consideration, you can tailor your project and processes according to the project work. Your options here are limitless. At this point, the tailoring process may seem to be finished. However, it is a continuous endeavor. During the project's life, you should inspect and discover new tailoring necessities. No defined process, whether an organization's standard process or the process used in a previous project, will apply to all situations and all projects. A defined process must be tailored to suit the needs of the current project. Tailoring is the process of adjusting a previously defined process of an organization to obtain a process that is suitable for the particular business or technical needs of a project. Like, you can view tailoring as adding, deleting, or modifying the activities of a process so that the resulting process is better suited to achieving the project's goal. Uncontrolled tailoring effectively implies creating a process from scratch to allow effective reuse of previously defined processes. Tailoring guidelines are provided. These guidelines define the conditions and the types of changes that should be made to a standard process. In a sense, they define a set of permitted deviations to the standard process in the hope that the optimal process can be defined for a project. To illustrate the need for tailoring, let's take an activity in the build phase of the development process. Do code review. Code review adds a great deal of value in many cases, but sometimes its added value is not uh, commensurate with the effort required. Also, the review could be done by either a group or by one person. The standard development process does not specify how code review should be performed. Tailoring guidelines can help a project manager by advising that the activity do code review be performed only for certain types of programs, such as complex programs or external interfaces, and by suggesting the optimal form of the review, group review of one person review. Uh, the tailoring approach is similar to the table-based approach proposed by many persons. Now we can talk about the summary level tailoring. In summary level tailoring, depending on the project characteristics, the project manager applies overall guidelines for tailoring the standard process. That is, it provides some general rules regarding certain types of detailed activities. To perform this step, the project manager first identifies certain characteristics of the project. For development projects, the characteristics used are experience and skill level of the team and the project manager, clarity of the requirements, project duration, application criticality. Then, like, the experience level of the team is considered high if a majority of team members have more than 2 years of experience with the technology being deployed in the project. Otherwise, it is considered low. Application criticality is considered high if the effect of application on the customer business or business is significant. Otherwise, it is low. Duration of the project is considered particularly short if the project must be delivered in less than 3 months actually. So friend, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with the friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for watching the video. Thank you, friends.